Now here at 11 o'clock, we have more exclusive coverage for you tonight. The UPS crash did become a focus in Omaha, Nebraska tonight, where WHAS11 is the only Louisville station there, covering Governor Andy Beshear talking to Democrats along with the former President Joe Biden tonight. And in an exclusive one-on-one interview with our political reporter Isaiah Kim Martinez, the governor told us the number of dead in the crash may be close to coming to an end. And Isaiah, we are covering him in Omaha because of the potential for his run for president. But let's start with what he told you about UPS.
Well, Doug, you're right. You're going to hear in a few moments some of the new things Beshear had to say about the U.S. Senate, the House of Representatives next year, and his vision for the 2028 president, someone he believes should and can be a Democrat. But first, of course, we had to ask him the news of this heavy week and more about his thoughts on the pace of the investigation. And he specifically told me in that one-on-one interview that he believes Kentuckians, Louisvillians, deserve to know a cause of that crash as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I believe that we're getting close to any total fatality count being final. This last individual was found in an area that was a little more dangerous to get into. So I think we're close to being able to fully mourn as a community.
Are going to be able to take their kids to see a doctor, are going to have a chance for their kids to go to college, to save for retirement, and you know what? To not just be able to pay the grocery bill at the end of the week, but to be able to take their family on that vacation every year or so. That's what the American people want, and they know that's what I want for them. Are you ready to flip that U.S. House of Representatives? Are you ready to try to win back the Senate? Are you ready to elect a Democratic president in 2028? All right, Nebraska, we need you. We love you. Let's get out there and win. Thank you, Democrats.
And of course, the news of that crash and the growing fatality toll was not lost on former President Joe Biden, who sent his condolences to Louisville tonight.
Because when I heard that airplane crash, we've spent a lot of time talking these things, but a lot of people really devastated in Kentucky today as well. But he's always there. The Louisville airport and their families are really hurting right now. And, we're keeping all of you, all of them in our hearts and our prayers.
All right, good to see the former president there, especially after his recent chemotherapy radiation treatments there. Isaiah, let's go back to what Governor Beshear told you one-on-one about the NTSB and how fast they've been giving details. We should point out that Todd Inman grew up in Owensboro. What do you have to say about the NTSB investigation?
Doug, the governor says he doesn't have the privilege of being patient in his job, and he believes the NTSB has been moving with an enhanced pace in this investigation. He mentioned in past cases, in other states even, that they have not moved as quickly as he believes they should. Again, he says Kentuckians, Louisvillians deserve to know the cause, and he believes in this case they're moving properly and will get those answers quickly. Doug.
Now let's go back to the reason why you are there. You know, Andy Beshear has not announced a run for president yet, but I thought tonight he sounded in his comments closer to that point than ever before. Certainly it's an Andy Beshear we don't often see in Kentucky.
Doug, when I asked him what's the time frame for a potential announcement, he wouldn't budge on that. But on stage, as he often does, he adds little tidbits that could potentially, you can hear it more in that voice. He mentioned the U.S. House for Democrats to win back the House in the midterms. He doesn't normally talk about that. And then that key line that there could be a Democrat in the White House in 2028. That is something that I haven't heard from him before. He's revealing a little bit more to the public, Doug.
All right, certainly. And then making statements to the American people. Thank you. And you can look for Isaiah's coverage. We've posted both those speeches tonight on our YouTube page and the WHAS 11 Plus app. And Isaiah will have reports here on our Saturday news and then again right here on Monday. But next, we're going to join Chief Meteorologist Mallory Chanel, who is also tracking